And then the flip, so we've been talking about like self-esteem. The flip side of it is being able to show like respect and recognition for the other person, your spouse, and for that matter, like giving recognition and respect to your children and other members of the family. So I don't know if there's things that like help form that like character or habit before you get married. The first thing that jumps to my mind is almost like, and these might seem like their intention, but I think that in addition to developing like your self-esteem and like being proud of like your accomplishments, there's also like having enough humility where you're not like in competition. Like you're like, oh, you did this thing now, like I gotta one up you. It's like, I'm happy for you. Like that's great that you did that, and also I feel good about myself enough to I don't have to like knock you down to feel good about me, kind of stuff. Right. So I feel like there's like a humility piece as well as like an esteem piece. But. Yeah.
I mean, I think part of it is, like, I think that this piece goes back so much more to your upbringing and your parents, right? Like, a lot of how we interact and the way in which I am supportive of you is because of the way I watched my parents be supportive of each other. Mm-hmm. And always speaking positively of one another and kind of, like, talking each other up and really just being each other's, support and cheerleader, for lack of a better term. So I think part of it is, like, it's, like, the product of your upbringing. Not to say you can't overcome if you did not come from that. But I think that'd probably be one, like, it's, like, a very, for me, like, it's from, like, as long as I can remember, right? Just how my parents were together.
Yeah.
I think it's just, be present.
Interesting.
I think just be present. I think it's very easy to, let that one handle it, or let me, and not intentional. It just becomes what you're thinking at that time.
You're like absorbed in your own stuff.
Yep. So I think being present and doing what you could to be involved with the scenario, whether or not your kid might not want you, but you're going to do everything you can to show your partner that I'm there to be there for it, but they still want you, that's support, that sort of your children knowing that I'm putting out there, I'm there for you. I think it just being present there, I think is an important thing, because I can tell her all the, as in the marriage, you can be like, I'm going to be there for you, but if you're not there, you're not, and we talk about some of our struggles that we're very fortunate with. We have and we work very well in that sense of we have our on moments and off moments. When she's on, I'm off. When I'm off, she's on. And it literally is like, all right, I've got the patience right now. I got this one. And it's like, I literally am out. No more. No more. Right. It's like, I got this, but it's not like we talk about it. It's just like this connection of knowing, but I think knowing that we're willing to be present,
having the confidence
and having
in each
that
other,
confidence to be there, because there, the scenarios that are dealt, sometimes you don't want to be present, but you got to be present to be there, and hopefully it all works out.
Hopefully.